Hello, I'm doing another mechanical pencil with a lead indicator. Or not, another mechanical pencil with another lead. Sorry. This is the Pentel Orenz by Pentel. This is a .5. Let me get you so you can see it. This is the Nero. Here's the box it came in. This is a .5 Nero, and maybe that's not one word specifically, but yeah, made in Japan. The lead here is from Bic Centurium, looks like it's called. As you can see, it's made in France. It's 0.5 millimeter HB. This comes in varying sizes. I do like the length of the pocket clip. Very nice. I like how short it is. Durability. The material is some kind of, I've read it's not metal, probably a plastic composite of some kind. It says Pentel right there in the middle. You can barely see it. But this is probably octagonal ridges. And this also has octagonal ridges, but it has a nice grip. I like it. The tip isn't for precision. I think it's mainly for writing. The tip is retractable, but it just pops right back out, as you can see. See, what I did was holding it down, and then it just pops right back out. I'm not sure why it does that, but that's just the way it is. Maybe there are different, ones on this series that the tip stays retracted. I mean, if you're going to retract it, might as well just keep it retracted. That's what I think. That's me. Rattle. There is a slight rattle on the tip. There's no lead ID other than the size of the lead, the 0.5 right there. Eraser. It's longer than most, as you can see. About double at least. From what I've read, it every time the lid goes in like that, yeah, it did it. Here, I'll show you. Hopefully I can show you. But every time the sleeve retracts, hopefully you'll see it. Get my fingernail in there. See? The lid comes out. That was probably a bad example of how much it comes out, because it's just a little at a time. So, as you write, the sleeve goes up, but the lead comes out at the same time. So, as you're writing, and drawing, I guess too, the lead comes out as you're writing, so you don't ever have to bring the lid out. Let me go ahead and, okay, the pros and cons of this one. Oh, I didn't do the balance. It is, as you can see, forward heavy, tip heavy. That's good for some people. for me it is. I don't like back heavy pencils because of the because I'm writing. It'll have a little more fatigue, I think, personally. I have been using this for about a couple of weeks, and sometimes, not always, when I'm doing a line, especially a longer line, the guard or the tip, whatever that's called, technical term for it doesn't always retract enough for the line to actually, for the graphite to actually hit the paper in a consistent manner. It may or may not show up on this little example, but maybe I had an improper angle. Maybe I needed to be more straight into the paper, like this, instead of more at an angle, like this. That's kind of how I do my lines. Is at this angle because I turn my pencil as I'm doing the line. All right, let's just go ahead and do the ABCs, 1, 2, 3s. Of course it doesn't. No, it did a little there. Yeah, it's the, I'm just doing a wrong angle, maybe. Yeah, I have to go a little more horizontal or whatever, perpendicular to paper. Still, I don't like it. I have to be nearly perpendicular to the paper to really get it. Yeah. All right. Do the lines for erasing. I'll show you after I do the erasing what it looked like. Because it's been worse. This is probably a good example of how bad, of how inconsistent it can be for line drawing. If you're a drafter, or you do a lot of straight edge lines, or templates, or circles, or just lines that are, I don't know how to explain it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the erased. This is the stick. This is the block eraser. The lead is pretty good. I'm satisfied with it, with its HB grade. As you can see here in some of these lines, they're inconsistent, and they need to be a little more consistent in my taste, my preference, I should say. I wish I had kept the example of how bad it can be, because it's for like really thin here and really thick here. Even in the ones where I went more horizontal, you can see how inconsistent it can be. I wasn't really rotating the paper though, I mean the pencil. I mean, I think I was, I can't remember. You'd have to go back on the video to see how wrong or right I am on that part. But yeah, it can be kind of spotty in its line writing. I guess writing it would be line drafting, I guess would be a better term. But here's the view of the HB from Bic. I think it's a really good example of HB, personally. Alright, that was that video, and thank you. I have one more pencil to do, and then I'm going to pick the top 5 for drafting, top 5 for writing, and top 5 for, I guess, would be sketching. So stay tuned, or whatever, for the next video. Thank you.